Hey guys, so I've been absent from making videos for not a really long time, but like a couple days, but it feels like a long time for me. And if you can hear my voice, it'll keep switching out from being really bad to like understandable. I have been sick since either Wednesday or Thursday. I've been suffering with like problems since Wednesday, but I feel that my sickness properly began on the Thursday. Also, I'm probably going to keep pausing this to cough because it will blow out your eardrums. They are the most horrible coughs you can imagine. And if you hear them, it's just horrible. I record myself sometimes because if I have to go to the doctors, then I have proof of what it sounds like, although I'm coughing like all the time. Um but yeah, it's now Monday. I was supposed to be in uni this week, but I can't go. I mean, I might get better in the next couple of days and I might go. I think my last day this week is Thursday. And we should only be in for like an hour and a half. But I said to my parents, like, I'd rather get better now and be in next week when things are a little bit more like, getting to like be serious than go in this week and then still being sick next week and just keeping myself ill all the time. So I thought I would play Roblox Dress Up to kind of like talk about this because I don't know, it's kind of comforting to play this. And I thought it's the only game that doesn't get me too stressed because I don't really care if I win or not. I kind of just do it for the fun of it. Um, and you get like a good amount of time to do all the stuff, so I'm not too like rushed or anything like that. But I'll kind of like I'm so sorry, I forgot to pause that one. I forgot it was coming. But I'll kind of talk you through like everything that I've been feeling and like what I think I might have, although I don't feel like well enough to go to the doctors. If I'm not better by like this Thursday, then I might go to the doctors because I feel like then it'd be an entire week of being ill, and that's a bit like what the heck. But on the Wednesday, I had the most awful stomach cramps ever. It was kind of like period pains, but I wasn't like anywhere close to being due, so I was just like, what is happening right now? I don't really think I ate that much. I've been trying to keep like a record of what I've eaten to see if maybe that's contributing to like my sickness perhaps. And that day I ate it was like a chicken casserole, but I'm vegan again now. And well, I'll be vegan as long as it keeps me like healthy. If I can't cope too well, then maybe I'll be un-vegan. I don't know. I definitely want to try and stay vegetarian for as long as possible because I felt like the healthiest then, but we'll see. But I had a vegetable one. It was really nice. And then the next day I was gonna have the same, but I went out with my dad. And this is where I feel like the symptoms really began, and that's why I'm like I think it started on the Thursday because I don't know if I said, but the cramping was on the Wednesday. So when I woke up on the Thursday, I kind of felt like a really icy chill. It was like an icicle in my, like my windpipe. And I just woke up feeling absolutely frozen. I had a bit of a cough and I felt achy. We went to the scrapyard that day, um, and I was lifting stuff and it wasn't even that heavy. I was just lifting up like carpet and stuff. And I felt like I dislocated my shoulder. And now I'm not like a weightlifter or anything, but I can definitely hold carpet. But it just kind of like took all the energy out of me. I guess I must have bad internet because his face isn't loading. I don't know which one screams birthday. They're just so cute. But I went back to my dad's house and stayed at his for a little while. And it was about 4 o'clock, and I just closed my eyes because I'd seen my dad was about to have a nap. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a little nap because I'm quite exhausted actually. And I ended up sleeping from 4:30 until 6:30. Like I woke up, I think about 5:30, And I think my dad said something like, "Do you want to go soon?" And I think I just fell back asleep like as he was talking to me because I was literally that exhausted. And I remember I ate golden porridge. Sorry, my voice is cracking. And I ate like a vegetable curry. I don't know why this is so zoomed in, but it's kind of annoying me now. Okay, so I'm not really that impressed with this, but I don't really care because it's more of a story time, so we're just gonna go with this. And then I also had a vegetable curry. It was like potatoes, and then I had an onion bhaji, a Bombay potato, and a vegetable samosa. It wasn't the best, it didn't really have much flavour, but I thought, whatever. I had one serving, and then later that night I was a little bit hungry, so I had another half. But it really didn't help me feel very good the next day. I felt kind of nauseous, and I kept feeling like I was going to throw up all day. And I was like, I can't throw up spicy food. Like, it'll just burn and be horrible. I forgot to mention, but I had a really horrible migraine on Thursday. It started from the moment I woke up and it just didn't go. And that's why I had the nap, because my head was just killing me. I thought maybe I can sleep it off. And I was like, the last time I had a migraine this bad is when I had COVID. And I kept thinking to myself, have I gotten COVID? Like, how have I gotten it and no one else has? It has happened before. Um, like other people in my family have got it and I've been around them that have been fine. But I'm just like, it's my luck. It could have very easily been the case. So on Friday, I literally woke up thinking this was going to be the worst day for me. I felt terrible and the nausea had like really set in, like I said earlier. I was so feverish, like I couldn't even get up to go to the bathroom because the like a difference in body temperature, like because the bathroom's colder than my room, it would knock me sick. Like it literally, I just didn't feel well. And did I eat on Friday? I think, yeah, I think I had like a veggie burger and chips later that night because I started feeling okay and I was like, okay, maybe it's passing. And then not really that long after I ate the food, I started to think, nah, I really don't feel good again. And it kind of hit me like a truck, like after I ate the food, and I was like, if this is food poisoning, it's gonna send me over the edge. I don't really care about winning, but let's just slap on some poses. And that's about it. And then I'm pretty sure that's Friday out of the way. And then Saturday. I'm not sure if like Saturday was like the worst. Like today is probably the worst for my cough. But Saturday was literally the day that I just couldn't do anything without feeling so sick. This was when the cough was beginning to form more, and I kind of felt like physically achy and sick. Um, I think like even the slightest movements, I just get the worst migraine ever. I remember, I think it was Saturday. It kind of hurt. It kind of started to feel like it was crawling up the left side of my head, and like the left side of my head and like down into my neck just started like pulsing, but only on that side. And I was like, I don't know what's going on, but it feels like I might be having like a brain aneurysm or something, because like it was the most painful, like pulsating pain ever. And I was probably being a little bit like dramatic, but I can't even explain it. It just didn't even feel right. But the one thing that I think has definitely helped me the most to get better is water, and like hydration has just been helping with the coughing so much. When I couldn't take medication because like I'd only just taken it, but I like felt like I needed to take it again, I would just keep chugging on water. And I'm not joking, like I think yesterday I went through like 3 bottles of water because what yesterday was Sunday, so I'll come to that in a bit. I don't want to jump ahead. I did manage to eat a little bit on Saturday. I ate a banana and one piece of toast, which I literally couldn't eat the toast. Like, I don't know, but like the texture and the taste was really messing me up. It was like, I can't, it's really not doing things for me. Um, But I did manage to eat, so like I'm proud of myself for like pushing myself. It was really cold though. I must have waited about 4 hours to eat it. But I was like, I do feel weak, and my mum was like, you'll probably feel better once you eat. So I was like, I'll give it a go. Honestly, I'm so tempted just to do the same look because I just don't have any motivation. Either this or that dress anyway. I'm gonna go for like the Vampire Diaries, unless I go for Elena with that top. But on Sunday, I woke up with an extremely bad cough, which I still have now. Like, obviously, I've had a cough like from the beginning, but it wasn't probably as bad as like when I woke up on Sunday out of nowhere. It was just like I'd like curl up, like I'd put my hands on my stomach because I was in that much pain from like coughing because it was coming from like quite deep and it was like really hurting me. And I was just like, this isn't right. Like, surely coughing shouldn't be putting me in like agony. And then I started to notice and like hear a crackling in my like throat after I coughed, kind of like popping candy. And it started off quite, small and then it got worse. And I was like, I need to start like looking at my symptoms, but then I'm also going to be like thinking I've got everything under the sun, so it's probably not the best idea. And yesterday, even though the nausea, sorry about that, even though the nausea kind of like wasn't as bad, um, I still only ate like 3 bites of bread or something like that. I just realized I don't even have nails. I'm such an idiot. I need that right now. But there's another reason why I didn't eat much food, and I might do like a story time on it later. Um, so yeah, maybe we'll see. I don't know whether to go for like, oh no, black for sure. And then today, I mean, my cat came and slept with me last night. Like, when you do the triangle with your legs, she was like in between my legs on top of the covers, and I remember I was like feeling kind of pinned down. Like she doesn't weigh that much, but I was like, I really need to cough, and I know I'm gonna end up like flinging my legs or something. So I need to like try and hold myself back, but at the same time, I was like, I literally can't because I can't predict these coughs and how bad they're gonna be. And then like the nausea today, it kind of comes and goes. Like I can't really remember if I was that nauseous yesterday. I mean, I forced myself to have a shower because I hate like the sick feeling on your body. And like after I got out of the bath, I felt like I was gonna pass out because it was like a change of temperature again because I've been really feverish the like last few days, and it was just horrible. Like I literally texted my mum just one word. I said water because I had one with me. I had like one sip. I even had to have her like psych me up to get in the shower because I was so tempted to just bail it and just call it off because I was like, I feel so bad right now. But I got in there and I had like a very quick one, but I'm happy I did it because I feel like so clean and refreshed. And I feel like it will help with my recovery. I do feel like I feel a bit better now that I've had one. But I'm still just gonna have this week off because like I'll tell you at the end what it could possibly be and why I think it's best for me to just recover rather than like force myself to go in. Everyone's done like the same outfit as me, but to be fair, when you think of vampire, I can understand it. I've also had like a really bad stomach ache today, kind of like the Wednesday. Also, ignore my outfit. I used the wrong red for the top, so it's really musty. It's not that bad, but I'm not making her move because I do not want the votes. But that's kind of like my symptoms, and now I'm gonna kind of like talk you through. At first, I thought maybe it's COVID because of the migraine. Maybe it's a cold, like a common cold. But I was looking at the symptoms for the flu, and I'll search them up now so I can kind of talk about what I have. I know you shouldn't ever like search your symptoms, but it wasn't giving me anything like scary. It was just kind of giving me flu symptoms, and they said that you should have like a week off or something because it's like contagious or something. So I thought, okay, that's about fair enough. Because if I have a week off, it means I don't go to uni this week because I'm only in until like the Thursday. But let me talk you through the symptoms. A sudden high temperature. I feel like my temperature kind of would like drop and rise because my mum said, I kept saying on my cheeks hot because I feel like they're on fire. She was like, no, but your head is. She was like, your head's really hot, and love the shoes. I had an aching body. Like I said the other day, like when I lifted up the carpet, like it felt like I was dislocating my shoulder, feeling tired or exhausted. I think it was Friday, or was it Saturday? I think it was Friday. I just slept all day. I haven't had the TV on Saturday or Sunday. I know, I think it must have been Saturday when I slept all day, sorry. And I'm not joking. It was like, there's some cute outfits. I think we got some good winners this time. I love how I get 7th place for not even like moving or even really trying. It's so slay. But I'm just gonna talk through like my sleeping on the Saturday. So the night I went to bed, it was like midnight because I was like really exhausted. It was like about 10, and I was like, I'm so tired. So I went to bed, and then I woke up at 4 o'clock because I think my mum went to the bathroom and woke me, and I was wide awake till 5. I think I medicated at 4 because I remember I medicated again at 8 when I woke up. And then I think I must have fell asleep right after I took medication. And I woke up again at 10 because my mum was calling me, asking me if I was going to have a shower because I was supposed to go out to the wrestling match that was happening in my local town. And I was like, I literally can't. Like, I don't think I can go. Like, even if I force myself, I just feel so sick. And she was like, well, don't go if you like physically don't feel well enough. Like, you don't want to get there and like, you're coughing or you're feeling nauseous or anything. It's not fair to you or anyone else. So I think, I can't remember if I stayed awake till 12, but I know I remedicated at 12 because I was medicating every like 4 hours. And then I think it was like 12 or 1, I fell back asleep until like 4. Um, and then I think I stayed awake because I had like work, like coursework and stuff that I really wanted to like catch up on. So I stayed awake to try and do that, but I don't I don't think I actually did any of it that day because I just didn't really feel like I was able to because I was just so drained because like all I'd been doing was like sleeping all the time, and you might think like, oh, shouldn't that give you all the energy? But no, I was like completely I was completely wiped. I also just forgot that I wasn't wearing hair. So on the Sunday, which was yesterday, I literally did all my coursework. I mean, I didn't have too much, but I wanted to do a couple of ideas for like a film or something, so I sent a couple of ideas in. And yeah, today we were supposed to be like talking about them, but I like physically don't feel well enough to go in. And like I said, I talk about like potential contagion problems. I love how it's school, but like half of these outfits you'd get dress coded for. Well, in my school, you definitely would have anyway. So unless they're thinking like college, where they can't really say anything because you're like technically an adult of sorts, but I don't know. I think I'm done because I can't be bothered anymore, so I'm just gonna like sit in the corner. I'm in timeout, guys. But anyway, so like the rest of the symptoms is did I do feeling tired or exhausted? I mean, I've basically just said I slept all day. A dry cough. I'd say it's pretty dry. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think phlegm's been coming up. I don't really keep track. I'm trying to cough right now, but I don't want to. Judging from that cough, I'd say it was really dry. And it hurts every time. It hurts in my chest. Apparently, that's like something you should like desperately seek help for, but I'm like, it's just a cough. I've had coughs like these all the time. I know for some reason I typically lose my voice. I don't know why, but at least like once a year I will lose my voice randomly for a couple of days. Or it'll be really hoarse. A sore throat, to be honest with you, I've not really had a sore throat until today which I'm thinking is down to completely coughing my guts out for the last couple of days. But it's nothing that I'm like desperate for a throat sweet. You know, it's like pretty normal. Difficulty sleeping. I mean, I keep waking up, which is bothersome because I really just want to sleep straight through. Um, but I haven't been able to do that, so that's kind of annoying. Loss of appetite, 100%. Like I explained earlier, just like I'm so put off food. I mean, today I forced myself to have two kiwis, and they were okay, but like I'm not desperate to like eat anything else if I feel hungry later. Then I might have the banana because I'm trying to eat all my fruit because I'm like the only one who kind of eats it because it's my fruit. And I don't want it to go to waste because it's good food and good money spent. And then another one is diarrhea or tummy pain. I had tummy pain really bad on Wednesday and then today, and then feeling sick and being sick. I haven't actually like thrown up, but I feel like I was very close to it. I've gagged, but thankfully nothing's come out. I hate, physically being sick. It's the most horrible thing ever for me. Um, I don't know. I guess I have like childhood trauma from it. It just never really been something that I've been able to like cope with. It always stresses me out, makes me have like a panic attack by the toilet. But then it was kind of like after I kind of like looked at the symptoms, there was like an article saying like if you have blah blah blah, like all these symptoms, it could be pneumonia or like bronchitis or strep throat. But I looked at the symptoms of strep throat and I'm like, I don't think I have that because it said something like you will have a sore throat but not a cough. I'm like, well, no, it's the opposite for me, really. And then I was kind of like, do I have the flu, pneumonia, or bronchitis? Because I've had family members who've had like pneumonia. Hey, I look kind of cute. I didn't recognize myself. So I looked at the symptoms for pneumonia, and there's a lot of symptoms, so I don't really think I have it. But it says like a cough, which could be like dry, or you can produce like phlegm. Difficulty breathing. I mean, I do kind of have difficulty breathing. Um, Love the username. When I'm coughing, and sometimes I can get a bit panicked because I'll like cough, and then I'll like try and quickly inhale, but then I'm kind of like still coughing, so it's kind of weird. Rapid heartbeat. Honestly, I haven't really checked my heartbeat, but when I know I got that like sicky feeling in my stomach, I do get a bit stressed. Feeling genuinely unwell, yeah. Sweating and shivering, yeah. But obviously, I feel like that could just be the flu. Loss of appetite, chest pain, which gets worse from breathing or coughing. Well, yeah, but I don't really think it's pneumonia because, like, I think that's a bit more serious than like the flu. That was cute. That's like a good start. But I don't know. I mean, there's a comparison now of like bronchitis or pneumonia. Um, so I'm gonna like sort of compare. As if she got like that's crazy. Just gonna hide in this corner. I need some like peace and quiet. Because one of the things I was like, is it bronchitis because of like the crackling in my throat and like wheezing? But I'm like, I feel like I've had bronchitis before because I've had like a wheezing, and that went away within like about 5 days. But I don't think this is. I mean, I feel like it is just a flu, but like I didn't really realize like pneumonia symptoms were kind of like basic like that. Because I always thought it was like quite a bad thing, but the symptoms are kind of like normal. So like that's quite scary. Seeing as you could think you've got like a cold or a flu, and then like bam, pneumonia. That could be why so many people die from it. Sorry about making like weird noises, but I just can't stop like coughing. It's really doing my head in. Also, this is freaking out. It's kind of scary. So like I'm not. Oop, didn't realize that was VIP. I'm not entirely sure if I have something contagious, but like I feel like I'm being the smart person for taking time off to kind of medicate and get better, I feel like that is honestly the best thing to do. I think that is like the majority of what I was gonna say. I don't want to go into like too much detail because like I don't want to like make anybody feel like I don't need to know that. Um but yeah, I feel like I don't get sick too often, especially not with like a cough or a cold. I've only had COVID like once and it didn't feel as bad as this. Like the worst thing for me was probably the migraine. So do with that what you will. And I don't really think I medicated that much. I think all I took was maybe cough medicine and Calpol, which is basically what I've done this time. But I don't think I took it as much as I've been medicating now. Um, because I've been like, I need to get better because this is unreal. But I hope you've liked this video. I hope you're not sick because I've heard there's some kind of like 100-day cough going around, which is horrible. It sucks when like sicknesses just bopping around and everyone is getting exposed to them. So yeah, hopefully, oh that's cute, everyone gets better and this is kind of just like a little thing that's here for the moment but it isn't going to stay and make everybody sick for a long time like COVID. But like I do kind of feel myself she's literally just me in a dress, that's so funny. I do feel myself kind of like getting better. I mean, I probably don't sound it with the cough, but like the nausea is definitely gone. But I don't feel like I'm just gonna like click my fingers and tomorrow I'm gonna be like, wow, I'm healed. Definitely not. Yeah, but thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like my rant. I'm sorry that it took so long, but clearly I have a lot to say when I'm sick, even though I could barely talk. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. What the heck? That is terrifying. What are they doing? It kind of looks like they're trying to choke me out. This is so scary. Also, I never realized, but like this is like the cutest top ever. I'm just gonna see it if they like tell me to move or something, because like this is so funny. No, they've not said anything yet. I just think if they're standing there, they've got to say something, surely. I'm so mean, but like that was just funny. No, nobody said anything, I don't think. Oh my gosh, it's me. Okay, so I can like pose for you. This is such a fit. I'm not sure if it's giving like picnic, but it is kind of cute. I don't think those girls would give me very high scores for blocking their way. Dumbledore. I don't know if they're like talking about me or like whatever. But I think I'll probably end the video here. If I stay to watch the scores, I will let you know. But I think I'm gonna make the other video about kind of like what I talked about earlier while I've been feeling a little bit crappy, and it's not just like the illness talking. So if you want to watch that, go ahead. I'm trying to not make it half an hour because this is ridiculous at this point. But thank you for being here. It means a lot if you like actually listen to this. I know it's just me like talking about being sick. Like no one wants to hear that crap. But I felt like I needed to talk about it. I guess it's for like future reference. If I like miraculously die in like 2 months, I could be like, I had this 2 months ago. Evidence. This is probably gonna take so long to upload because like my YouTube doesn't like me right now. But if you do end up watching this, thank you so much. And please, if you would, subscribe. Every new subscriber means so much to me. I'm sorry if I sounded like a robot, but it's from the constant pausing because I'm about to cough. But yeah, thank you and goodbye.